Hello, I'm Talia Bhatt, your evil lesbian radical transfeminist.
I'm Emma Zakharuk, your evil detrans lesbian and radical transfeminist.
And this is Correct Ivory, which is our coping strategy for how awful scholarship begets awful discourses, begets awful conceptions about trans and queer people in the zeitgeist. So, Emma, how did we get here?
Well, it all started when I was very, very little. No, I'm kidding, I'm not gonna go there. I walked along a not too lonely road from industries, trans and queer activism to, immigration, detransition. I just have a lot of things to say, unfortunately for everyone.
Yep, and for my part, I spent a very long stint in the closet, a period of my life in my mid 20s when I really desperately wanted to transition but didn't had neither the means nor the ability to do so. In that moment of quiet crisis, I turned to, and I swear this is real, radical feminism in order to see me through and help understand both my own place in this world, my position under patriarchy as a woman and a trans woman, and just in general, formulate a lot of the thoughts and the theory that I have today that I have already put out into the world as like a radical trans feminist scholar and writer. Like I actually have a book out about this stuff that people have somewhat liked. So that's just how things managed to shake out.
And I currently publish my essays on the synthesis of detransition and transfeminism on my Substack at Dolphin Diaries.
And Cracked Ivory ultimately is like it's not going to overlap perfectly with like the writing that we do necessarily, but it's an avenue for us to like discuss topics that we don't necessarily have the time to like dedicate like a full spade of like research or writing to, but still to be able to just sort of like get our ideas out there and like make it a part of the conversation. Because like that's still helpful, isn't it, Emma?
Yes, and we both happen to be two immigrant, non Western queer women
Mm-hmm.
who have both touched grass and spent a lot of time online, and happen to be very quote unquote articulate in English, to everyone's displeasure.
Yeah, incredibly fucking inconvenient for a lot of people. But that's who we are, and that's who we're going to continue to be. And as this podcast presumes, we're never going to stop yapping, whether in text or now out loud. So wishing help you all.
So, what is our first offering, Talia?
So in about 2 weeks, we're going to be releasing our first episode. Whose intersectionality is it anyway? Which, as you might be able to glean from the title, is all about popular misconceptions of Kimberly Crenshaw's groundbreaking social theory.
Right. And then, following that, you can expect a tour of awful fandom scholarship, Jack Halberstam's piss flume, and other forays into feminist theories, both good and very, very bad. And we do love to complain,
Mm-hmm.
so there'll be quite a bit of very bad.
Well, there will be the occasional good bit in thrown in there, but like there's just so much bad scholarship out there. It's really hard to take your pick.
Yeah, and more to the point, there is really bad discourse derived from really good scholarship also.
Mm-hmm.
And let us all be honest. We all love to tear into something awful, and we all love to listen to people tear into something awful. So let's be honest with ourselves and just say that that is what we're here for.
Yep. We're just gonna keep complaining, and we're gonna keep doing that for as long as people find it at least a little bit entertaining to do so. Support us on Patreon.
Yeah, so support your favorite yappers on Patreon, and sarcasm and evil feminism and complaining yappers aside, we do hope to be of help and of entertainment, and we hope you enjoy what we have to offer.
Absolutely. We're definitely gonna be the ones to like simplify discourse rather than like adding more to it and just like making it more and more. We're definitely gonna get it right this time. Definitely. I promise.
Definitely, no mistakes will be made. We are the last chapter of feminism. After us, history is over.
Yeah, no, we're gonna wrap up this patriarchy business. That's gonna be the finale. Good job, everyone. Just
Yeah.
we've got like a 14-point plan. It'll work out. It'll be great.
Yes, yes. It's a 5 year plan. It is a 5 year plan,
No!
which I is approved by me as a cultural Marxist.
Oh my god. Oh.
And just don't ask me what the steps are. Just be assured that in 5 years we'll have communism.
All right, before we get all right, before we get canceled at the very trailer, goodbye. Please listen. Please support. See you later.
Bye.
Oh my god. 5-year plan.